Joe Biden may no longer be running for re-election, but the leader of the free world is getting ready to make the case for his administration's national and foreign accomplishments in front of the United Nations General Assembly today. But Biden's words on the world stage come as intense conflicts rage on. Fox News' Sean Langle takes a closer look.
An extraordinary leader who spent his entire life fighting to make America better.
Fresh from receiving the Clinton Global Citizen Award in New York City Monday, President Joe Biden is hanging around the Big Apple, preparing for what could be his last major address before the United Nations General Assembly on Tuesday.
I called for this summit because our world is heading off the rails, and we need tough decisions to get back on track.
The massive meeting of global leaders seeks to unite world powers to promote peace and sustainability around the planet. And President Biden is expected to highlight his administration's foreign policy efforts to do just that. But with Israel's war against Hamas and ramped up strikes on Hezbollah militants in Lebanon, escalating tensions across the Middle East. And with Russia's ongoing invasion into Ukraine amplifying concerns in Europe, Biden's remarks will carry immense weight as he seeks to continue rallying support to defend Ukraine and amplify pressure for what has been an elusive ceasefire between Israel and Hamas for almost a year now.
A lot of things don't look realistic until we get them done. We have to keep at it.
Security in Manhattan remains tight ahead of Biden's address. This behind-the-scenes look below the United Nations headquarters shows how officers are busy monitoring camera feeds.
Sometimes we screen during the high-level period up to 22,000 delegate staff and non-UN entities per day.
While Vice President Kamala Harris is not scheduled to appear at the UN General Assembly, she plans to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Thursday. Sean Langle, Fox News.
Well, after a 3-hour hearing, the man accused of plotting to kill former President Donald Trump while he golfed headed back to his jail cell. A judge denied bail after federal prosecutors revealed more details about the would-be assassin's plans, including a letter that prosecutors say Ryan Ruth wrote several months before the assassination attempt. It begins with, quote, "Dear world, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, but I failed you."
I certainly hope that this letter wasn't a bad call to the lunatics in our nation to follow his lead.
The full weight of the law has to land on this guy. It cannot become the new normal. It cannot be tolerated.
Prosecutors say cell phone records show Ruth stalked Trump for at least a month, visiting his golf course and Mar-a-Lago multiple times. Now, Ruth is currently facing 2 federal gun charges, but prosecutors say they plan to file attempted assassination charges soon.